All right, let's work on a stop and jot in the virtual space. So I'm going to model for you how to call your shot for that. One quick note, there's a lot of different ways technology-wise to do a stop and jot in the virtual space. If students are using a program like Nearpod or even a Google Suite kind of tool, they might be typing, drawing, or writing something into that. Students might be working physically on a piece of paper, a notebook, or a whiteboard. Great. Students might also be utilizing the chat in a Zoom session as the place that they're responding. So just know that kind of the moves and the architecture of this are the same regardless of what type of technology they're using. The big idea is to get everyone thinking about the question before they're responding, and then to make it really clear when, where, and how we're expecting that response to take place. So I'm going to model this today with using the chat in Zoom, but know that any of those technologies, the move itself of how I do the stop and jot is going to look the same. So take a second to look. These are our 5 steps to the stop and jot, as well as some nuances that go along with it as well. Take a second to read that. Great. All right, let's take a look. So today we're going to work on stop and jot. There's 5 steps to a stop and jot. The first one is I'm going to pose my question with curiosity, making sure I'm posing it to the entire class. Why do you think the author chose to reveal now that these two characters are brothers? Step 2, I'm going to narrate think time. Oh, so no hands yet. Everybody's thinking. I want every single one of us to come up with an answer. You might be looking back to that paragraph as well as the one before that we just finished. And remember, we're thinking about the author's reason for doing that. So you might be thinking something like, the author chose to reveal that they are brothers now because, or in order to, everyone's getting that answer ready. Okay. Step 3, I'm going to give an observable direction that clearly tells students when and how they're going to give their response. When I say go, every single one of us is going to type your answer to this question into the chat. I've set the chat so your response is just going to come to me, so you can hit enter as soon as you've finished it. You don't need to wait. Step 4, I'm going to pause for suspense just to create a nice, clear, bright line where everybody's starting. Get ready, not yet. And step 5, I'm going to cue students to start, and I'm going to scan. So step 4 again, and not yet, and go. Scanning my screen, I might narrate, noticing students who are doing what I want them to be doing, getting anybody on board who is not there. So one more time, the whole thing all together is going to look something like this. Why do you think the author chose this moment to reveal that these two main characters are brothers? Oh, wait, no hands. Everyone's thinking. I want every single one of us to have an answer ready for this question. Everyone is thinking. Good. You might be looking back in your text at the paragraph we just finished or the paragraph before it. You might be thinking, the author revealed this information now in order to, revealed it now because everyone's getting that answer ready. When I say go, I should see every single student typing an answer into the chat. The chat is set for private chat to go just to me, so you can hit enter as soon as you finish typing your answer. You're gonna have 30 seconds to do this. Get ready, not yet. And go. That is our stop and chat.